Are you ready to go live? Is Scotty's side hair greasy like a freaking leaking engine? Chrome Dome, hello, good morning. Or after, well, wherever you are, welcome to the shoe. That's the hamster. So Saturday, June 18th. Nice day here in this is the first weekend, by the way, that the United States has a national holiday for Juneteenth. Now, some of you guys in other parts of the world, what the hell is that? Well, it was the day that slaves in Texas in 1865, June 19th, 1865, finally found out that they were free. So it's a big day. It's a big day in the history of the United States and of African American folks who finally got free from slavery. So that is this is the first time that's being celebrated in the U.S. Monday is a federal holiday. So if you get the day off, remember the past and all the suffering that went on, and finally on June 19th, 1865, slaves in Texas found out they were free. A couple of months after the Civil War was over. Chris Mitchell is here. Hello, Schlitz Malt Liquor. How are you doing? Pliskin Snake is here. How's it going? So we got a lot to talk about. We got a big shindig thingy in next week in Chicago. Let's see. Scotty Side and Ike are doing a live stream tonight, 8:00. I'm sure I'll be there just for fun, because you got to support the show, right? So I was reading a couple of articles this morning when I was being lazy as staying in bed. Actually had breakfast in bed and just went back to sleep. Once in a while, you got to listen to your body. It's like, I don't want to get out of bed and I don't want to do nothing. I wonder if Chronic's going to have another live stream. I mean, we did 2 in a row. We had Lauren Southern on Thursday, and yesterday was Hunter Avalone. So if you want to, you can donate to Hunted Ryan PayPal. So, yeah. So we'll see if he does something later. Who knows? But those were kind of interesting streams. We had some comments before and after, so you might find the hamster. I think Hammerhand was on there, a bunch of guests as well. So that's good stuff. Eric Zombro, hello. How are you? Yeah, I sent you an email about some stuff, so if you could look at that, tell me what's what. Also sent Scotty. It's Polska Bob's get together next weekend, so we're gonna get drunk and stupid. It'll be great. Polska Bob is here right now. Hello, sir. I can't wrench and deliver at the same time. You don't have to wrench if you don't want to. Just enjoy the advice from the CDC about when you're infected with monkeypox, you should probably do other things to pleasure yourself. I mean, you don't want to pass the monkeypox around. This is, excuse me, you can see on the screen, this is the federal government, the CDC, Center for Disease Control. Of course, everybody knows all about them as of late, past couple of years, because of the you-know-what. And now they've got some advice if you really just can't help yourself. You got to bang. There's some precautions you need to take. Oh, God. Stone Reaper, hello. How are you? How are things? Good to see you here. All right, well, let's, I guess we're all Seggs fiends. And even if you've got pus and rashes and they give you the option here to do it. So I guess so God, there's so much wrong with the story. It's like if someone is got pus dripping out of them. Sorry for the graphic description, but that's really what it is. It's, you get these sores and it's you can't just wait till that's Jesus. Nope. She's got the pox, but I'm going in. I'm going in hard. I'm going to give her the 10D. If I get pox, I don't care. I remember when when I was married, there was this thing, God, this is a long time ago, like 30, 40 years ago, whatever the hell it was. But there was a thing that said it was myth, but if you brushed your teeth or something, your your toothbrush could keep the cold germs. Like if you had the flu or you had some kind of illness or whatever, that it would sit on your toothbrush, and so you were supposed to rinse it in really hot water or something. It was bullshit, but I was a kid. I didn't know we didn't have the internet back. We didn't have Google. So this is a story in the Star, dailystar.co.uk. New monkeypox advice is to have Seggs with your clothes on and masturbate 6 feet apart. So how is this going to play out? I guess you're going to say, okay, honey, I'm in the mood. Are you in the mood? Yes, I'm in the mood. Okay, you go 6 feet over there, leave your clothes on, and go ahead and have a day. Oh my God. You can't wait, right? You just got to rub one out, and she or he has to be there for it. Oh my God. The odd guidance, yes, to say the very least, is included in a list of the precautions that have been issued by the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, aimed at controlling the spread of the latest coof, monkeypox, which is affecting almost no one. But evidently, if you catch it and you really, really got to bang, the CDC spending government money to come up with this nonsense, they're here to help. It says here in the picture, keeping your clothes on while you're doing the nasty bits is one of the odd new guidelines given by U.S. health officials to help prevent the spread of monkeypox. Oh my God. Let me see if I can open this in a different window and look at it before I oh. Let's see here. Oh, the link doesn't go anywhere. Oh, damn. I was hoping to get to the CDC. Wouldn't that be fun? Maybe they have let's see here. What's the link? Daily Star, American health officials. Nope. All right. Well, we'll try to find it later. The new monkeypox guidance has suggested people should have Seggs with their clothes on or just mutually masturbate 6 feet apart from each other. I mean, if you're going to do that, do you really even have to buy her dinner and drinks or anything? I mean, you better get 100% enthusiastic consent, I guess, for the 6 feet, though. So measure it out, get out your yardstick, 2 yardsticks away, and then you can get your freak on with your bad self, I guess. American health officials released the surprise recommendations for anyone who wishes to get down with it, but suspects they might have been exposed to the effects. So if you got the monkeypox and you simply cannot hold back, they're recommending to leave all your clothes on. Wrap yourself in saran wrap, maybe, or something. Get a hazmat suit, but whatever it takes, as long as you can bang. That's the important thing. The precautions aimed at preventing the disease from spreading are among a list of safe sexual activities released by the CDC that monkeypox patients could engage in. So you've got the pox. There's some ideas here in case you couldn't rub one out yourself. You never thought of that, right? It's like, oh my God, I never thought of that. I need to get off. Maybe I'll just rub one. No, let the CDC spend taxpayer money and tell you, give you suggestions. Additional advice includes avoiding kissing, and if you cannot keep your clothes on, oh my God. If you can't keep it in your pants and you got to rip your clothes off and just go at it, then make sure the areas that are oozing pus are covered up with a God knows what. Oh my God. A big Band-Aid, her underwear, just grab it and say, hey, let me just wrap this up quick. And of course, the interesting part of that is, what if your pee-pee is dripping monkeypox all over everything? I suppose you can't do it then, huh? No, guess that's a no-no. Common symptoms of monkeypox are a flu-like illness. I mean, do you really, if you got the flu and you feel like shit anyway, are you really going to want to? Can't you just wait till you're better? I mean, I guess not. So it said here you feel like you have the flu, along with the swelling of the lymph nodes before a rash that appears on your face and your booty, and then drips gobs of yellow pus, I guess, leaking out of your rash. Ew. Among the other tips is this is from the United States Center for Disease Control, people. This is not a joke. This isn't the Babylon Bee. This is the real government issuing real press releases about how to bang if you have monkeypox. Among the other tips is a responsibility for patients and prospective patients to wash their hands, their fetish gear, their toys, and any fabrics after having a boom. So, just do it. And you probably should wash the sheets anyway, but now you have to because of monkeypox. So go ahead and throw it in the washing machine. And, you can finish yourself, ladies, because just be 6 feet apart, if in case it goes a little fast for you. The peculiar guidelines. Oh, really? Really? Are a reminder of when a New York City official suggested that glory holes should be used as an alternative to regular to help slow the spread of COVID-19. Now, I hate to be, naive. I'm not up on all what the hep kids are doing these days. Glory hole, is that the butthole? Is that the exhaust pipe? Is that what that means? And how would that help? Maybe I got to go to the comments. What the hell is a glory hole? Is that your butt? The monkeypox no square. Yeah, there you go. Butthole nation, exactly. I guess it's your butt. So how would that help you? How would that help you from not getting the COVID? If you're still having contact with another human, even if it's up the butt, it's still a thing, right? I don't know. Glory hole is another name for that. But only if you're Catholic. It's Rig says it's your asshole, Maxwell. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's the hamster asshole. Okay, let's get back to the whatever a glory hole is. Use that instead of the regular, because apparently that slows the spread of the coof. Amazing, isn't it? It has yet to be confirmed whether the monkeypox can be transmitted via this method, but that is now the subject of a World Health Organization investigation after the infection was found in the semen of a patient. So I guess you got to, it could be transmitted. But I mean, if it's a contact situation where you're contacting the other person's pus jewels leaking, I mean, if that's how you catch it, if you're doing the nasty bits, you probably could transmit it more than likely. What do we have here? Look at the misogyny here. Pink toys. Oh, my God. It's terrible. Ensuring all toys are clean is one of the new pieces of advice given by the CDC to help stop the spread of the pox. So what do you do with this when you're done with it? Put it in the dishwasher. Are these dishwashers safe if they have batteries in them? You take the batteries out, you throw it in the dishwasher. No, maybe. I don't deal with this, so maybe. Health officials have confirmed that the majority of they say, did you see the misspelling here? Of the monkeypox case. Monkeypox cases in the UK have been connected to gay men who are active. So that was the thing that came out, I think, last week. Oh my God, you're saying gay. It's just like, no. Come on now, people. Calm the fuck down. It's not AIDS. The most recent statistics recorded that there have been 470 cases recorded in the United Kingdom. And the population of the United Kingdom is 80 million, right? So yeah, this is a don't care. So the chances of you having to masturbate 6 feet apart in the United Kingdom are slim to none. Okay. Common symptoms of monkeypox are flu-like illness, swelling of the limbs, rash, and pus, of course. Oh, God. It has also been announced this week there have been 19 cases of the pox in New York City. According to health experts, the virus is nowhere near as contagious as coof and is transmitted through bodily fluids and prolonged contact with infected areas. Yeah, you get the juice from the infected person gets on you. I don't believe this is a deadly thing. It's just inconvenient and all that stuff. So, well, I mean, that's good, certainly. But, well, there you go. Got the advice from the CDC just in case you cannot stand not banging while you're infected with monkeypox. Okay, thank you, federal government. We really appreciate it. Gunsight 1 says, masturbate 6 feet apart. What's the point then? Good question. Good. Good. Do you have to buy her a bottle of wine and a nice dinner if you're just going to sit 6 feet apart and whack yourself off? I just don't know. I don't know. Rig says, what if you shoot your man gravy 6 feet? Well, I don't know. What are you, a geyser? Are you a volcano, Riggs? Is that what's going on? Okay, I had one other quick one here. Let me share the screen. What did I find? Oh yeah, men are toxic, of course. We all kind of know that, right? So this one's a few years. I mean, I'm just reading about this, toxic masculinity, such nonsense and bullshit. Now, it's not a surprise that the fembots believe this crap because they believe a very isolated incident here or there of a certain thing means that the entire country is in a certain culture, don't you know? So with that mindset, a couple of toxic men, of course, have to be everywhere, correcto? A couple of gym bros or gym rats or whatever, and some toxic, evil, poor example of a man. Well, obviously, all men are like that. Well, it could be, since women tend to only go for the top kind of guys. Maybe those guys are like that. I don't know guys like that. Except Undead Chronic, obviously. I mean,
Do you think that toxic masculinity is a problem that we need to address?
Can you hear it? Is it playing?
Address in society?
I'd say it definitely is something we should address.
It's definitely an issue that most.
Excuse me. Hold on.
Do you think that toxic masculinity
I hate to be a nitpicker.
is a problem that we need to address in society?
I'd say it definitely is something we should address.
What's more important to address than toxic masculinity is address your English spellings here. Could we please, for the love of Jesus? It's not that hard. Every freaking word. Okay, sorry. I know.
Address.
It's definitely.
Everything about the stream is wrong, and I'm dirty. I'm going to veer into oncoming traffic. Well, don't do that. Don't do that. Her vocal fry is something we could. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was thinking about that earlier because there's a, if you don't have your ads blocked, there's this Google phone ad that comes up. Maybe we'll get lucky and find it. But that the chick's voice is just, oh my God. I mean, it's pleasant, but then it's almost like purring and it's, buy a Google phone, you get off. Shit like that. It's just stupid. Davina Duckworth says, you've got some gel left. Well, I mean, if Riggs has got a geyser, he's probably got to cover the room with rubber or something and hose it down when he's done banging away. Ian Blades is here. Hello, Riggs. Here's some encouragement. Okay. Well, there you go. Chocolate waffles. Yay. All right. Let's go back. Let's go back to the video.
An issue that most of us face in some way or another.
Really? Okay. I would like to hear these. Why?
I'm actually a women and gender studies minor, so
Oh my God. Look at all the money she's wasting.
we talk a lot about toxic masculinity in some
Doc.
of my classes.
I think it's a huge issue.
How would you define toxic masculinity as a term in your own words?
See, here's the big deal. That's the important part. How do you define what this is? You say it's rampant all over the country and all men are just suffering we're dripping with toxic masculinity. Define it. What exactly do you mean?
Toxic masculinity,
Uh-huh.
I would define as
Uh-huh. Yep.
The idea that
Uh-huh.
men have to be a certain way, you know, dominant, physically imposing and all, and to the extent where
Well, he was getting somewhere. I mean, it's better than the chicks who just like 404 error.
Toxic masculinity. It's marked by things like emotional detachment and hypercompetitiveness.
Oh. How do you win football games and fights if you're not hyper competitive? Just I'm wondering. I mean, how does that happen? Oh no, I don't want to be. We just want to sit around and talk about the fight. We don't really want to fight. We don't want to win. Sure, right. Oh, you clearly there's toxic men there. Oh, yep. Staying in good physical shape. Toxic. That's Chad Bro there, isn't it? Well, I mean, trying to achieve something for yourself is not toxic. So they can't define it. They just throw it out there. It's a freaking pejorative. It's bullshit. We all know that, right? Should we see what else we have? That was only a minute long. I know you want to hear so much more. Let's see. What else do we have? Toxic masculinity. The truth uncut. Oh, Andrew Tate. That's always a treat, isn't it? That's okay. Power Sports Honda. I was looking for a motorcycle, so now I'm getting motorcycle ads. Or, well, four-wheeler.
From sunrise to sunset, the Honda Talons offer performance and fun for up to 4 passengers.
Sounds like
When
fun.
men get angry, that's how revolutions start. Like, you can call me as sexist as you want, but screaming females don't cause revolutions. It's screaming men who cause revolutions.
No. I would say that's not true. It's women screaming at men who then get angry and want to make the women happy because they don't want to be fucking nagged.
And when people say that,
or am I wrong? I mean, am I missing the point here? I think I'm kind of on the right track. You know, maybe not exactly.
that's not true. Women go marching. Yeah, women go marching, but without men beside them at the barriers, without men in police uniforms to protect them, no one's going to care about them or their ideas, and none of their ideas are going to be enforced, right?
No, they're
it's
just
only men getting
me.
angry in large groups.
Whoa. Women are using the punyata to say, hey, you ain't getting none of this, yo, unless you do that. And that's why we find ourselves in the situation we are in 2022. Yep. Our ancestors were a bunch of simp pussy chasers
that governments are afraid of because we are the ones who are combative. So if they can reduce our appetite for combat or our appetite for conflict, then that makes it a lot easier for them to inflict anything they decide to inflict upon us.
What kind of a weird accent does this guy have? That's unusual.
It's like the days of old, right? The
Oh.
invading army would come in and kill all the military-age males, or
and take all the women as slaves. Yes.
all the boys, which will soon grow to fighting age. And they did that on purpose so that they could do whatever they wanted with the society. And
Correct. And they would take the women as slaves, war brides, whatever.
now they're trying to do the same thing, but they're just mentally castrating men, to the point where they are upset with the life they're in, and they're depressed and they're confused and they're too busy chasing their own tail, trying to pay the rent, to wake up and look around them and understand how badly they're being screwed. And that's what they're deliberately doing. And they're trying to kill the masculine spirit because they need the masculine spirit gone to inflict their tyranny. The first thing I would recommend is that
let me just comment 1 second here, Andrew, before you go on. I think that much of the reason they don't like men, typically conservative, whatever, but they don't like men is because it's hard to change our minds. You look at the politicians, rarely do they come out and say, you know, we're going to do something for men. They don't say that. They'll occasionally throw a bone at you. Oh, yeah, we're going to bring manufacturing jobs back to the United States. Trump, I guess he was partially successful on that. I think he got a few victories there. But I also heard the Caterpillar, I don't know if that's the one he was visiting and said we're going to build a bunch of tractors or whatever the hell in Illinois, I understand, is moving to Texas, which makes complete sense. I mean, Illinois is, I'm sorry, if you live in Illinois, you guys are hosed over there, especially, out in the country, outside of Chicago and the big cities. I mean, even some of the big cities in Chicago or in Illinois are okay, but Chicago is a cesspit, man. It's we'll find out how much next week.
You have cowards in your life. Try not to be too close to them. And I'm not saying get rid of your friends, but at least have some friends who are certainly brave. If I have to act bravely, if I had to charge into a burning house, I know which ones of my friends I'd want beside me. So you should know brave people. So we all collapse to some degree to peer pressure. We're all programmable. Everyone understands that age-old saying that if you look at your 5 best friends, that's who you're going to be. Look at the 5 people you hang around with. Most of, you're going to be the sum of those 5 people. If everybody knows that's true, then you should be very careful with who those 5 people are.
I guess so. Yeah, you are who you hang out with to some degree. I guess. Ton loves her. To be honest, I never heard a politician speak about men's issues. It's not very often, unless you're part of one of the fringe oppressed groups of men, maybe gay men or trans men or whatever. Normal, just regular working. I mean, the Democrat Party, who were allegedly the champions of the working class man and the working class woman, not that many years ago, abandoned that ship. It's amazing. It started really with Clinton. I'm sure it started before that, but Bill Clinton, you guys probably don't remember this. I was there in the mid-90s or something like that. And he said, no. The new economy in the United States is going to be an information. We're going to be a service economy, see. And thus that was kind of his reasoning why we can send all these jobs overseas. Because we're going to retool and retrain and learn to code and all that other bullshit that basically really didn't happen. And even at the time, I was thinking to myself, well, what the hell does that even mean? We're going to be a service economy. Of course, that sort of thing benefits whom? Just saying. Women. I know. It always gets back to the female, the poor women. Yep. So, yeah, men used to be able to support, men and women, a family. You could get a job in manufacturing tractors or, working in a factory or whatever. A lot of that stuff is gone. Making cars. I mean, I used to think the United Auto Workers Union was just a little bit heavy-handed. I don't think they are. You could make the argument that they because of all the costs and everything, they kind of pushed Ford and whoever to, move to other places where the unions weren't so strong and all that. Yeah, I get it. But I don't know. I think there's enough evidence to say that unions did some good. Maybe they went a little overboard, but they certainly should not exist for federal workers or teachers, for the love of God. Anyway, sorry. Kind of got a little spastic there. M. Pujo, right here. It also benefited Bill. He got service plan. Oh, God. Yeah. Yep. Even men who don't vote in their own interest, they only vote in the way that makes them exactly. And that's another thing that I can't remember if it might have even been Destiny was bringing up the other night. That is a very good point, is that women controlled the home at some point and the children and all that stuff. And men, who had all this political power, they're going to vote in favor of things that will benefit their family. Their family, right? Because that's the most important thing. Your kids, your wife, all that stuff. Used to be. Not so sure anymore. Have a cigar, hamster. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Ian. Son of Thors is in the chat. Hello. Hope you're all well this fine Saturday. You too. Thank you for showing up. Let's do one more. I don't know much about this Andrew Tate guy. He was the one that got, what's her face in bed? Michaela Peterson. Is that what I heard? I don't know if that's true or not. That's the rumor. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, here's Man Talk. Have you heard Man Talk before? He's really good. I'll have to put the link in the chat.
Chicken cheddar ranch.
Chicken cheddar ranch.
Tastes like it sounds.
Damn. I'm going to clear my throat.
What's the oldest person you've ever done it with?
82.
82?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm feeling a bit better now.
One film this year is sex positive and
Oh, is that,
positively
who's that?
sexy.
When I'm here with you, being looked at by you, I feel good.
Emma Thompson delivers
Emma
a
Thompson,
career
okay.
best performance.
Helen Mirren's a hot piece of, yeah. Whoa. Look at some of the earlier movies that oh, yeah. Yeah, same with Emma Thompson. I always thought she was, if you know what I mean. Okay, let me get that link, for God's sake. Hamster, put it in the chat. Okay, it's coming. There's the link to the channel. Go ahead and check that out if you haven't seen it. I do go to a lot of these channels, and I see a lot of you guys on these things, but you never know. You
Make him mad, May. Oh my gosh, it has been one hell of a month. On the last day of May, let's go. There's no biological urge in people to have children. And yes, by people, I also mean women.
Really? There's no biological urge for women to want to have children. Well, that's a totally new one on me. Have you ever heard the term baby rabies, dear? Oh, you might find out about that.
Actually, there is a biological urge for both men and women to F, and that results in babies. But honestly, I like your version better. No babies means no child support.
Indeed.
The reason some cishet men don't like educated and independent women is because those factors make it statistically less likely that some women will settle down with them.
Okay, sure.
Yes, and those men settle down with other women, while a lot of the women you're talking about end up unmarried and childless at 50. So we have absolutely no problem with this.
Here's some of the reason, I think, with respect to these strong, educated you-go-girl women. It's not that you're educated, not that you have a good career. That's fine. It's this attitude. There's a reason why girl boss and bossy, why those words exist, because that's what men don't like. It's like, you can have a career, be educated, gay, go, but it's this kind of shit. Nobody wants that. Nobody needs it.
As long as women keep sleeping with men,
misogynistic men
will never end, because those type of men see as currency.
Well, then stop it then. Stop sleeping with the 10% of men who abuse you and treat you shitty. Go out with an average guy. No, I'll never settle for that.
Remember this, though?
Women don't seek out men with money because we're just manipulative users by nature. It's because we see through men, and we know that if we attach ourselves to someone who barely sees us as a person, we may as well be getting something out of it.
I mean, where do you find all these men that barely see? Oh, it's the top percentage of men. Aha. Why don't you try an average dude? Why don't you try that? See how that works out for you.
Oh, who exactly sees intercourse as currency?
I don't know.
I mean,
women do.
What's stopping you from getting with a man who loves and respects? Oh, right. The size of his wallet
and the size of his pee and the 6 foot tall and his abs of 6-pack
is too small.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Penis too. Yeah.
How to playfully ask a girl that you're talking to from a dating app if she's actually overweight.
You know, I had this discussion with my old man, right? He was saying, hey, hamster, why don't you get on one of these internet sites, you know, get a girlfriend and all that stuff. I said, okay, think about this for a minute. What women aren't constantly being asked out on dates? Which women are these? Who would you expect to find on a dating site? Prime?
Oh, I'm sorry. Now you
or ragged?
Want honesty?
Bruh.
Yeah, I would like honesty, right? Yes.
Looking for honesty on dating apps is like looking for diamonds in the garden tool shed. You're not going to find the diamond. You're going to find the hoe.
Proper garden tool.
Yes.
You're faking entire personalities, but now transparency is important to you? Do you even realize that you just made an entire video teaching men how to manipulate honesty out of women?
Manipulate honesty? What is it a manipulation to expect honesty? Really? Okay.
Think think about it. You're worried about how fat she is, but maybe
Uh-huh.
if you weren't so busy trying to hide how shallow you are,
Guys, real talk. You
Whoa. Hold on there, Pilgrim. How shallow men are for having a preference. When women have a list of preferences 1.5 miles long, and it's you go, girl. You'll find that one. That's not shallow at all. Okay.
You don't need to playfully ask about her weight or beat around the George W. Bush. If you think her photos are dishonest, swipe left. And
fair enough. Yeah.
by the way, most dating apps have video call options. So before you go on a date, ask for a video call. That way you can verify if reality matches the photos. And if she refuses the video call, unmatch her. You need to realize that your time is precious.
Or just don't even bother. There's that option
Don't
too.
spend it on BS.
Okay.
So the level of hate that the internet has.
Immediately swipe whichever way that's not good. Nope. Absolutely not. Why do you say that, hamster? Well, it's not that she's unattractive. She's all right. She's got fake red hair. She's got tats and about a train load car full of baggage at her age. Just saying.
As for me has reached an all new high today when Tinder sent me a notification letting me know that they're banning me for life.
Oh my God. How does that even happen? Are any of you guys on Tinder? How do you get banned for life from Tinder? What was she up to? Was she putting risque pictures up there?
As if dating in 2022 wasn't hard enough. Tinder goes and makes it damn near impossible. There is literally no story. I wish I had one. I wish I understood why Tinder bans me for life.
Well, there's got to be some reason. Are you conservative? Did you vote for Donald Trump or something? Is that what happened?
Like 3 days ago, I got a notification that they didn't think it was me in my pictures. So they had me do like random posts. Like,
yeah, that was just a pretext. You probably got reported way too many times. Because you see, even though dating apps are free to play for women and pay to play for men.
Are they? Are they really? This I did not know. Men have to pay, but women get it free? I didn't know that. I don't play that game, so I don't know anything about it.
When women do overly nefarious crap on dating apps, they get reported and they get banned.
Oh, so like guys actually met the girl or whatever, the woman in this case, and it's like, this isn't you kind of thing?
Because you see, dating apps don't want men to become so overly bitter that they cancel their Tinder subscriptions.
Well, it's apparently how they make money, if you're right there, sir.
Because that's how dating apps like Tinder make money. Regular, everyday non-chads who pay to get constantly rejected by random women on the internet.
That's kind of silly if you think about it, isn't it?
He's crazy.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah.
What I've learned from working with men is that they actually want nothing more than to please the feminine.
Actually, we just want to smash.
Men are more than happy to support you physically, financially, stability-wise.
No, seriously, we just want to smash.
If you
No, I mean if it's reciprocated, you know, if it's a reciprocal thing, it's a you give and he gives and everybody's happy. I can see that.
you are willing to support them mentally, emotionally, authentically, be a
And in the rack too.
place where they can feel safe, to be vulnerable, to
Come on now. Oh my God. What is this? Even this nice woman here, men just need to be more vulnerable. No, they don't. No, we're vulnerable enough with our friends. Okay?
Yeah. Sweetie, listen. In order for a man to be successful with women, he has to look good. He has to make more money than her. He has to provide and protect her.
Yep.
So aside from all of that, now she wants access to my emotions.
Exactly. What is this? See, I think some of this comes from that these women perhaps got hooked up with the top guys, you know, alpha widows, whatever. And these guys never shared their emotions with them because they don't have them for these women. It's really not that hard.
Emotions. There ought to be a law against them.
Well, guess what? No. And I know women are going to be like, so you're just going to go through life never showing emotions and never being vulnerable with anybody.
Like the discussion we had with Hunter Avalone yesterday. Oh, it's the reasons why men delete themselves is because they don't. Bullshit. That might be a part of it, but there's a lot more going on with men that Hunter apparently doesn't want to talk about, especially if it has something to do with women.
Of course, I'm a Terminator.
And seriously, ladies, we'd really appreciate it if you could stop dumping all of your emotional baggage on us. We are not clones of Dr. Phil. If you want to talk about emotions,
go to therapy and leave me alone.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
I mean, it's just amazing to me that a lot of women, it seems, they don't understand that men and women are different. We do things in a different way. We process things mentally and emotionally in different freaking ways. They're not going to be happy with someone who is crying all the time or gets crazy and emotional over the smallest little thing. This isn't it. No.
Her advice will get men ghosted. Modern dating dynamics.
Here we
Here
go.
are some things that I want men to do for me.
Okay. Tattoo. No, thank you.
Okay, before we begin, she's going to list off things, she wants men to do for her.
Now, of course, everything, right? But what are you going to do for him? Oh, I'm the table. Are you?
I actually agree with her.
Tattooed table.
On many of the nice things she says. What? However, yeah, please. Whatever. However, as a man in this modern dating era, doing everything she says, no, she's going to think you're soft. Doing everything she says, she's going to think you're weird. And even if you are that guy that naturally would do these things because, you're a decent human being, it doesn't matter. A lot of women are used to dating bastards. Gotcha, bitch. So when they meet genuine men, they don't know how to handle them. But they will list traits they want from the bastard men they're attracted to.
No.
That's right. And the nice guys don't have that stuff, right?
No.
Number one,
Text me back.
Again, this is the sign that she's been going for alpha-like men, right? Top men. They don't text you back because they don't want to. They don't care. Trust me, somebody who cares about you will text you back. Men are not stupid. If they have a thing for you and you're cool and whatever, they're going to make sure you know it. It's the guys who don't care about you that don't text you back. This is not really that hard. If you think your way through it.
Number two, if we go on a date, text me the next day and say, hey, I had a really good time.
If he did, he will. If he doesn't care about you, he won't. It's very simple.
Can't wait to see you again.
Why don't you take the initiative to text him? There you go. No.
How sweet. Wow, how sweet.
Isn't that nice? Yeah.
Nothing wrong with texting a woman the following day, but it's...
What about her texting him, though? Is that too forward? She doesn't want to hear the answer that he doesn't give a shit about her? Rejection, is that it?
Say something that sweet, really? Yeah, really? It's like you're saying this.
Good morning, Starshine. The Earth says hello.
That was actually a song. Good morning, Starshine. Da-da-da-da-da. Back in the 60s.
Shut up, bitch.
I think it was Donovan.
No.
Number three, open the door for me.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on now. This one's a tricky one. Why is it tricky, hamster? Well, depending on the chick, it could be, oh, you think I can't do it for myself? Kind of shit. Who needs that? That happened to me. Who hurt you, hamster?
It's really not that hard. Number four, if I stay over, it'd be really sweet and very gentlemanlike to call me an Uber back to my apartment.
You just said you stayed over. So can he give you a ride, or is that shameful?
Don't call it yourself. Or something wrong with your hands?
Yeah, you got a phone. I understand it'd be sweet. Sure.
Can't order an Uber, really? Now, obviously, as a man, that's a nice gesture, but
sure.
Order it yourself, woman.
It's just a nice gesture.
Yeah, but we hear all this fembot crap, young lady. all this, I'm strong and powerful, I don't need no man and fishes and bicycles. And then you want the other end of it where, oh, he's so sweet, he ordered me breakfast and Uber, blah, 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 blah. It's confusing, to say the least. Go on.
Number 5,
Mhm.
at that point, you already have my address. So if you're into me, maybe you could send me some flowers.
Well, if the man was smart, he wouldn't bring her to his place. Just saying.
Never.
Flowers, yeah.
Oh, the flowers. Oh,
No. Here's a piece of advice from the old hamster. And this is Polska does. He's the floral guy up in Chicago. Never send flowers to her house. Always send it to her work. Guaranteed. Don't waste your money sending flowers to her house. Doesn't have the same impact. Now, she could bring him to work, but it's just so much better. You know, you got Polska Bob showing up at 10:30 in the morning with a big old bouquet, and it's like, oh my God, what's his name, etc. from the girls at work. You get it.
Oh, the flowers. Oh, yeah. Men, the flowers. The sweet smelling.
Why then also is she not reciprocating? Wouldn't it be interesting for her to send him some flowers? Not at work, send it at home or a note or something. No. It's all about the women.
Beautiful bouquet. You're going to send to a yeah? Yeah? Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Really. Not that you can't, not that you never should, but really, you just met a chick, you're going to give her flowers? No, maybe if her mother died, you can give her some flowers. I'm joking. That's a joke.
I mean, it just, again, this is where all the confusion is, especially for younger guys who haven't been through it. You don't know, right? She might flip out and say you're a freaking stalker or some shit if you send her flowers. Oh my God, he knows where I live, etc. and so on, blah, 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 blah. See what I mean? It's confusing as hell.
Let's carry on. I'm joking.
You know, with a cute note that says, thinking of you.
Well, sorry your mom died. I'm joking. It's a joke. We're joking.
Number 6. Ask me how I'm actually doing. And be ready for an emotional dump.
Oh,
God. Oh, God in heaven.
Oh, my God. Oh, no.
Yep. Tampon.
My dog stepped on a bee.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. My chest feels tight all of a sudden. Jesus Christ. What is that?
For an emotional dump.
That's weird. What should
Yeah, no thanks. Not interested.
you just said? It's just like it just
Dump on your emotional girlfriends because they'll understand.
felt so heavy. You know, it felt crushing what she just said.
Dump.
Prepare for a, what did you say? Emotional dump?
Dump. Yeah.
Oh my God, an emotional dump, and it's number 6. Go figure. Oh my God, an emotional
Should be number 2.
dump.
Oh, God, please, no.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't take the weight. It's too much weight. Look. Jokes aside, if ever, jokes aside, I'll admit, you know, sometimes a woman's emotional burden, you know, her traumas through her life and the stuff, just her stuff. And it's like, this is why she's emotional now. It's like, oh, she's crazy. I'll admit I'm trash. I don't think I can date broken women anymore. But I mean, a lot of them are, aren't they? So I mean, you kind of just have to ignore some red flags if you're dating, I suppose. But whatever. You know, obviously, when I was younger, I'd listen to emotional dumps.
Oh, God. Oh, yes. Oh, God, yes.
Obviously, because I'm trying to get some. You know, I'm trying to, you know, make her feel more comfortable around me. I really can't be bothered anymore. I don't care. I don't even have a reason.
Number 7. Compliment me.
Oh, you look good. Did you take a
You
shower?
look nice. Yeah.
Say something nice about my hair.
It looks
You have nice hair. It's pretty.
less greasy today. Usually it's covered in grease and just mashing up my pillows.
It was a lot sweatier last night, baby.
It looks less greasy today.
Which I spent $60 getting blown out.
Damn, you got robbed.
Oh, you got blown out last night, baby. Oh, yeah.
Tough woman. You know,
You got the Riggs treatment from 6 feet. He's got a volcano in his shorts.
you know, let me stop. Has a woman ever done her hair and told you how much she spent and you looked at it like, fucking hell, you got ripped off? Like,
Yeah. Yes, I have.
damn.
Look what they spent on nails and shit. Oh, you didn't notice my nails? It's like, oh, yeah, they're nice. They cost me $140 just for this date, you bastard.
Why did you pay so much? Like,
Just to see you. Or my nails, which I rushed to get done before I came over.
Bingo.
Number 8. Text me throughout the day, or every now and then.
Unless you're creepy. unless I'm not interested in you, and then you're a stalker. Do you see the difficulty? Yeah.
To make me feel like you're actually thinking about me.
Regular men doing this, chasing, texting, no, they're going to fail. They're going to get ghosted.
Number 9, if we haven't seen each other in a while, maybe don't ask me to Netflix and chill.
Wow.
If you haven't seen each other for a while, he's probably not that interested. But you'd have to define while.
Oh, crazy.
The Bundesliga.
And number 10,
Mhm.
if you're not looking for a relationship, just tell me.
But you don't want to hear that, though.
Oh, sadly.
Yeah.
Too many men know if we say we just want to smash, we're not going to get anything.
You're wicked.
However.
I love the freaking ghost. I just think that is hilarious. Let's play that again.
No, if we say we just want to smash, we're not going to get anything.
You're wicked.
However, some men understand, not me. I wouldn't do this. I don't like that. Some men understand that they will be like, you know what? I'm going to tell her that I want a relationship and everything and just go through the motions because at least, she'll be there. So, yeah, I want a relationship. I don't want to just smash you. You got to sell it to her, obviously. You got to ham it up and sell it to her. No, I'm different. I'm different. Oh my God, I'm so different. You're so unique as a woman. I've never come across anyone like you in my life.
Bullshit. Proper bullshit.
You're special. You can't describe how special you are. Don't compare to these other chicks because they're chicks. You're a woman.
Oh, God.
Yeah? Don't overdo it. You can if you want to. Sometimes it doesn't matter. If you're complimenting a woman, she'll kind of eat it all up, Just whatever. Let's just carry on.
Because I'm okay with that.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Using your words may be really hard for you. I know it's hard for most guys, but I'm here to help you through it.
Oh, isn't that nice? So what do you think? Smash or dash on that one? I think she's cute.
If you're over 30 and
Whoa.
struggling to lose weight, it's
Why is the
incredibly
autoplay
important
on?
that you stop
Damn
what you're
it.
doing and listen
Stop
up.
it. I don't want autoplay. I think she's cute. But the tattoo would be like, no. Why? Because there's always a story behind the tattoo. Always. Especially something so prominent. There's always something. And that something usually is a man. Or some kind of previous life abuse, etc., and so on. Baggage, in other words. And of course, she already said she's going to take an emotional dump on you. Oh, no. Thumper, the sweaty fat guy. I don't need her help. Yeah, I don't either. Ian Blade, Smash and Ghost. Maybe. I mean, if I don't necessarily have a problem with that. If the agreement is, hey, I don't want a relationship. I just want to bang. Okay. And she agrees to it. Okay, no problem. But I think at the end she was saying, if you pretend you want a relationship just to bang, and then you ghost, there's no reason to lie about it. Just say, hey, you're hot. I want to bang. I don't want a relationship. Not looking. It's honest, right? You're not lying. Michelle Guevara, smash the button. Oh, yeah, hit the like button and share and sub and all that. Should we do one more? Let's see who else is around here. We got. I'm not attracted to you. Attraction is a choice. Manosphere highlights daily. I was looking for this guy.
Janice, are you there?
At your service, sir.
Give me Love Match Atlanta.
Will do, sir.
And like I said, Kevin is nice. I like Kevin. I think he will be a great friend.
Oh, God. Oh, we're starting out right on the Jesus. He's going to be a great friend, everyone. Oh, yes. I need another emotional tampon to take an emotional dump. There's the link to Manosphere highlights. Hey, Polska, is that wrong of me to talk about the flowers like that? Send it to work. I think that has the most impact. And then all her girlfriends are getting freaked out. Oh, my God, what's his name? Oh, you met someone. It's so nice. Send it to her house. There's just not. I suppose if she has a bunch of roommates or something, maybe. That'd. I don't know. I guess we'll ask the expert. Thumper got back from a car show. Did you buy anything? I was looking for a tactical tool show around St. Louis this weekend. There wasn't anything. But one of these days I'm going to go and I'm going to maybe look at a couple of items to enjoy. We'll see. Johnny Midnight is here. Hello. Fluorescent. Aldwick, the friend zone is the possible husband. I know. Well, he's such a good friend of mine.
I am not attracted to you. Attraction is not a choice. Welcome to Manosphere Highlights Daily. We're
Yes,
still
sir.
busy with our big project, so 1 or 2 videos a week for now. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. The super thanks, the PayPal, and the Patreon supporters, salute! We
And I put the
appreciate
link
it.
in the chat.
In this video, we're going to
Whoa.
highlight a great example of
My thing
attraction.
is not working. My thing is it working? Yeah, I put the link in, and also the background music is I Keep Forgetting We're Not in Love Anymore by Michael McDonald, but it's different enough that it's not copyright. So go ahead.
Not being a choice. I like this video because the lady in the video is not a beauty queen. Now it's time for us to dive into this and do what we have to do, because we men and we. We men and we.
The date itself was fine. Okay. Kevin was nice. He's, he's tall. He's
Okay.
charismatic.
Stop it right there. He is tall. You can't teach height. That's why tall guys have an advantage over short guys, because women
you
are
say he was
naturally
tall?
attracted to tall guys.
Would you prefer a tall, ugly guy or a short, handsome guy?
Oops. What did I do?
Ugly guy.
No.
Tall boys are the kings, bro.
There we go.
Why? Wait, look at the camera. Tell them why.
I'm 5'2", and if I have someone my size, I'll throw up.
Okay. Well, that's your preference. Good for you.
Like I need.
Shout out to Malik Snaps. Height is a symbol of strength. When a man is tall, he makes the woman feel safe.
But it's not just tall, though. You see, that's the interesting part of this whole discussion. They have to be 6 feet or more, even if she's 5'2". I mean, a 5'7" guy is tall compared to her. Nope. Got to be 6 feet or more. It's okay. Yeah.
This is a woman's natural
Go to Denmark, I guess.
need, and that's why it's not a coincidence that she's going to be attracted to strong men. Men who make her feel that he will be able to protect her.
Yeah.
She also said charismatic. In this case, she means the guy looks good. And to take it a step further, the man looks better than her. Looks matter, but check this out.
So you're gonna walk around the pole.
Okay.
Yes. Touch up the side of your body.
I mean, you kidding? This tall is good-looking guy. What the? Has she looked in the mirror lately?
I don't think that the
I'm sorry. I mean, come on now.
average straight man would be down for pole dancing. Girl,
He's a good-looking guy. What the hell is the problem?
girl, I was so nervous. I've never set a woman up with a bisexual man. I was so worried.
Oh, he's a bisexual. So he's one of the alphabet people.
He hooked this girl up with a man that's more feminine than her and even works the pole better than her. I don't understand why in the blue hell you're going to set up a date like that unless it's for ratings. Let's take it a step further.
So we talked after the date. And he's a great conversationalist.
What brought you to Atlanta?
Work.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm a sex blogger.
That's a job, huh? Sex blogger. Interesting.
Love it. I love it. I'm a great cook. I'm with culinary.
Because I don't cook.
I went to the Cordon Bleu.
Feed me. And like I said, Kevin is nice. I like Kevin. I think he will be a great friend.
There's
Maybe it's the bi thing. She's not going.
nothing shocking about this. Why? Because attraction is not a choice. This guy is full of feminine energy, and this woman radiates masculine energy. The way she sits there talking to this guy.
He has a point. He does have a point.
He asks, what brought you to Atlanta? Work. What do you do? I'm a sex blogger. This man is much nicer to talk to than this woman.
Yeah, she's very to the point and blunt. But I think by this time, she's already made her mind up. It's like, nah.
She said she doesn't cook. Our last video was about Queen Latifah telling that 4 out of 5 black women are obese. And one of the biggest reasons this happens is because these women don't cook their own food.
That's possible, yeah. Because there's a lot of, although I have to say, shout out to Saulo's Italian restaurant over in St. Charles. I was driving around last night looking for something to eat. And it's like, never seen that place before. It looks busy. I'll go in there. Delicious lasagna. Oh my God. Oh, baby. And the meatballs, a real meatball sandwich. like really good Italian bread. The sauce was on point. The freaking meatballs were just, oh my God. Holy shit. But yeah, if you eat like that all the time, you're going to pack on the poundage.
Remember this?
Yeah, you ain't surprised at that. In fact, many of our women don't cook, and they go around saying they think it's something to be proud of. I don't cook. They brag on it. Many of our young girls can't boil water, can't boil an egg, can't do anything. And they think that's cute because we don't have mothers in the community anymore as much teaching how to cook. We buy everything out. So when we come home, we tired. So it's easier to pick up McDonald's or some other kind of junk and bring it home.
Oh, yeah, I used to do that. I used to do that when I was in college. And yeah, I put on maybe 70 pounds because it was just, you're so busy. I was working, going to school. You know, they had the big Big King burgers like for 99. So I'd get 2 of those and a large fry. Yeah, it didn't take long before I was an enormous beast.
And feed it to our children until our children get so accustomed to eating it that they don't even want good food. They don't want vegetables.
We were talking, and he like grilled me a couple times. He was like,
Actually, I was thinking about what I'm going to have today. I got some fish that I'm thawing out, and I do have some broccoli. So fish and broccoli. Now I'm getting hungry.
yeah, girl, you're so.
Wait a minute. You're an evil man. You can't cook, possibly. No way. You need a woman for that.
Animated.
Right?
Are you always like this?
Girl, I am always 100% like this.
This man is in better shape than she is, and he is doing much better as a woman than she does. The foolishness.
Fair point.
Could you go on a date with him again? Like my girl parts didn't jump.
Well, I mean, at least she's honest. She's like, yeah, he didn't do it for me.
You know what I mean? That's important. Correct.
Her girl parts did not jump. In other words, he did not get the punani leaking because she is not attracted to another woman. She is not attracted to feminine energy. There's nothing wrong with not being attracted to someone because attraction is not a choice. But look what happens here.
Yeah, it's a fair question.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm bad at delivering certain information, but I'm not attracted to you.
Yep. And that will be devastating for the chick.
This is a clip from the ultimatum. And in the previous conversation that he had with her, he basically told her he was not interested in a politically correct way. But she couldn't take no for an answer, so she went back to ask him why he was not interested. So now he tells her straight up, I'm not attracted to you. Look what happens.
His ex and me look the most similar of anyone here, number one. Number two.
No. 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 Let me see if my back button works. Okay, there she is. There's her.
Now he tells her straight up, I'm not attracted to you. Look what happens.
His ex and me look
Okay, there she is. Obviously a little older.
the most similar of anyone here.
No. Nope.
Number one. Number two, I'm not unattractive. Number three,
It's not. No, you're not unattractive, but you're old, dear. Sorry, he looks like he's maybe 30. You're probably hitting 40 there.
that's your reasoning why you don't see a future with me?
Yeah. You don't get his dick throbbing hard.
Lies. Lip service. Bullshit.
I mean, we're talking relationship here, right? We're not talking about banging. Now, if you asked him, hey, can we just go bang? He'd probably, sure, why not? But for relationship, marriage, children, no.
Women don't handle rejection very well.
Nope.
When women are doing the rejecting, it makes all the sense in the world. But when a man rejects a woman, there must be something wrong with this guy. Like she said, lip service, bullshit. Just because he isn't attracted to you doesn't mean you are unattractive.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm sure there are plenty of men that would find you attractive. Now, on the marriage end and relationship thing, not so sure. But you're not unattractive. Just
but this low self-esteem and insecurities women have, combined with this PC and woke culture, doesn't allow women to learn what rejection is. That's why women follow these misleading hashtags like "believe all women."
She does, obviously, she does kind of have a manly jaw. I'm not trying to pick her apart, but overall, pretty okay.
Because they don't want to be held accountable for their actions. Just believe me because I'm a woman. Get the hell out of here. I want proof.
I'm not really believing that story from you because if you're so direct.
We have a week to do this. We have a week to figure out who we're going to live with.
I would be like, hey, here's how I'm feeling. I don't want to come off rude, but It's just not going to work with you and I. But you just.
I feel like that's what I said last night, though.
Yeah, he did. You just didn't want to hear it, dear. I mean, come on now. Another ad.
Introducing Zeba.
Zeba,
The
hands-free
world's first
sneakers,
hands-free
people.
sneaker
There you go.
Built for comfort. You
All
heard
right.
that correct.
Cool.
Zebas are hands.
Yep.
We'll make a separate video about this foolishness because this lady immediately wanted to cancel him and label him as an asshole just because he rejected her, not realizing that he has every reason to do so. One more example.
Hi.
What?
This is the brain surgeon. or
You're
whatever.
reading?
Yeah, I was actually reading. I ship out in a few days.
I mean, good-looking guy. He's in the Navy, probably in pretty good shape. You know, who knows how tall he is, but yeah, he's cute. He's got kind of a baby face, but yeah, he's a young guy.
So I was just reading The Art of Strategy.
Okay.
For the military?
Yeah, so actually I'm a nuclear physicist for the Navy.
No.
So I do that in a few days.
Watch this.
The square, the educated lame, the nerd, Carlton Banks, the dude that always does his homework. He's always on time, a straight-A student, speaks proper English, never breaks the rules, and always plays by the book.
Got a nice steady job with a retirement in 20 years. I mean, this guy's a catch. Good looking, good job, very smart, obviously. Next.
What's wrong with this? Well, let's take a closer look.
Nice. Okay, so tell me a little bit about yourself.
Man, where do I start? I like martial arts a lot. I did a bit of pharmacy back when I was a little bit younger, about 2-3 years ago. I got certified at pharmacy around when I was 17. I didn't really do anything with it. I went to university for a while. I was getting like a business degree. So I have a bachelor's in business. And then I did pharmacy for a little while, for about 3 years, and then got bored. So I was like, let's go see what the military has to offer. Didn't do anything. I did my PICAT about a year ago. Got a 96 on that.
Did you see that? Did you see that? Take a closer look at this lady's body language.
Yep.
I did my PICAT about a year ago. Got a 96 on that.
Does this look like the punani is leaking?
No. Niagara Falls is frozen today.
Looks more like the punani is drying up and was never wet in the first place.
Sahara Desert.
Once again, this man is not ugly. And in this case, this man has built himself a pretty good resume. So what's the problem?
Now I ship out in a few days.
Oh, okay, nice. Well, best of luck as you
Boom.
ship out
See ya.
pineapples.
Yeah.
Isn't that kind of what they say they're looking for? A nice guy, well educated, clearly in shape. Nope.
Why?
Because he literally didn't tell me any qualities about himself. He's just
You gave him 30 seconds to tell his.
like, I made a 96 on this.
Wait a minute. I thought it was all about personality. Right.
I did this. And I feel like I did that at first too. But however, I need a man with some personality.
You gave him 30 seconds. You run into the guy in the club, you're going to give him 5 seconds.
Personality, she says, but swag is what she means.
That's right.
He made a crucial mistake when she asked him, tell me about yourself. When you talk to a woman, avoid talking about work, cars, sports. These topics don't make her punani wet. You have to give her something she can take home to the sisterhood. So if you're going to do something like a speed date, your appearance is essential. He didn't look the part. He's 27, but he looks 16.
He does. I'll admit that. He does look like a young man.
He was reading a book that most women would never read, and he didn't make her curious at all. This video doesn't bother me at all because attraction is not a choice. However, you can do certain things to boost this attraction.
I mean, he could have said he was, top secret clearance on a very secret mission for the government, and I'd really like to tell you about it, but I can't because, reasons. And maybe, but it's just not exciting.
You can do things that make you more attractive, but don't get mad if someone isn't attracted to you.
I mean, she's probably looking for, the guy with all these accomplishments who's also a thug or a rapper or a baller, probably.
You can't force anyone to find you attractive, even if you think you deserve the world. And that's my issue, because it's not fair to ask of others what you're not willing to do yourself. Modern women want to do the rejecting, but they don't want to be rejected. This dude is taking his talents overseas, and he's going to find himself a non-black woman that has no problem with him being an educated lane. And sis is going to complain that there are no good black men out there, even though they are not attracted to the quote-unquote good ones.
Yeah.
Yet. They put them on reserve. It's not just black women that do this. Remember this?
Well, what if it was a character and not? Like, I feel like you need to be physically attracted to someone. My friends and I do that all the time. We'll be talking, like, this guy's so nice, he's so sweet, so well-rounded, but we don't go for those guys. He's like perfect husband material. I wish I could, like, put him on reserve.
Yeah, you'd be ready for that guy, though, in about 10 years, right? When you're ready to settle down, right? So what could have this, what do you guys think this guy could have done to make her damp? Any ideas? Peugeot, Thump, I was in the U.S. Air Force before I joined them. What? Navy now. Ah, okay. So he's another military guy. Chris Mitchell, Brother David. Hello. Davina's still here. Jerry C. Alpha Bucks. Yep. Absolutely. Let's see. Where did Free Ross say? Where were you? Leading with a nuclear physicist won't get her. No, it won't. But I mean, what could he have said that would have turned the waterworks on? You know what? I'm a thug. I'm a ball player. I played football in college. So what would it do? What would he have to say to get this woman interested? I'm not sure. I think she looked at him as like a baby face and wasn't interested in his career. He didn't care about that. But I mean, he's gonna make some pretty good scratch, I would think. If not in the Navy, certainly after he retires. You know, if he's got all the degree like nuclear physicist, that's got to be PhD level stuff, right? So he'd be a doctor someday. Let the Navy pay for it. That's what I'm saying. Got to have a good one. You two sons of Thors. Thanks for showing up. He has a nice guy aura. Yeah. Well, I mean, he probably is a nice guy, right? You know, maybe he's not a thug or whatever. He seems like a decent enough fella and very well spoken, kind of quiet. So I guess too nice, maybe. Is that it? Working Dude said all he had to do was working on his new rap album. Yeah, well, that would have helped, I guess. Davina says, don't date someone who's so far beneath you in intelligence. Oh, okay. Maybe that was part of it too. Maybe she was scared that he was so educated, right? Even though they keep telling her, oh, you got to have a college degree. Well, maybe her degree in underwater French medieval history doesn't quite stack up to a nuclear physicist. Yeah, Q, whatever you are. Women are attracted to bad guys. They marry. Yeah, I mean, this guy will be a catch for when in 5 years or 7 years when she's 34, she's going to, oh, my God, I wish I could just find a decent guy with a decent job. She doesn't want that right now. It's not on her plate. She wants to have fun. She wants to go out and ride the carousel and be a garden tool and all that stuff. Peugeot says TACP seems like a cool career. I don't know. What is that? TACP? I'm not sure. Is that in some military specialty probably? Brandon Trueblood. He should have said nuclear physicists are the world's foremost expert in smashing. I scientifically approach the pie, and I know exactly what to do because I'm trained in physics. Funny stuff. All right, so 3:30. So Scotty is live tonight, 8 o'clock Central Time. So look for that, and I'm sure Polsky will have after hours. And Father Saunders, the Butthole Nation, will probably be on tonight as well. So get your popcorn and beer, and we'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming by.